The Spurs may only have 2 regular season games left, but that doesn't mean their place in the standings is set. Far from it, actually. While they are a lock to end up in the anywhere between the 6th and 8th seeds, there are a number of different scenarios that can play out to determine both where they land and whom they will face in the first round of the playoffs. Seeding Team WLGB. Seeding Team WLGB 1 Golden State Warriors 5-5-2-4-0-2 Denver Nuggets 5-3-2-6-2-3 Houston Rockets 52-28 3.54 Portland Trail Blazers 5-0-2-9-5-5 Utah Jazz 4-9-3-0-6-6 Los Angeles Clippers 47-33 8.57 Oklahoma City Thunder 4-6-3-3-9-8 San Antonio Spurs 46-34 9.5 Team Sunday April 7th Tuesday April 9th Wednesday April 10th Team Sunday April 7th Tuesday April 9th Wednesday April 10th Warriors vs Clippers at Pelicans at Grizzlies Nuggets at Blazers at Jazz vs Wolves Rockets vs Suns at Thunder Blazers vs Nuggets at Lakers vs Kings Jazz at Lakers vs Nuggets at Clippers at Warriors vs Jazz Thunder at Wolves vs Rockets at Bucks Spurs at Cavaliers vs Mavericks Spurs seeding scenarios. The San Antonio Spurs cannot finish any higher than the 6th seed, and before yesterday, I thought even that was out of reach. But then the NBA threw us a curveball by having the extremely short-handed Los Angeles Lakers erase a double-digit second-half deficit to defeat the Los Angeles Clippers. Any given Friday, right? With the Clippers' loss to the Lakers, we now know for almost certainty that the Clippers, Thunder, and Spurs will all finish somewhere between 6th and 8th in the West. The ordering of these 3 teams are still very much in flux. Note, there is a scenario where the Utah Jazz lose the remainder of their games and both the Clippers and Thunder win the remainder of their games. Under this scenario, the 3-way tiebreaker criteria would result in the Thunder finishing 5th, the Clippers finishing 6th, and the Jazz finishing 7th. This is unlikely, however. Spurs tiebreaker scenarios. The Spurs have clinched the tiebreaker against the Oklahoma City Thunder by way of head-to-head record. Technically, the Spurs have clinched the tiebreaker against the Clippers by way of conference record. Even though it's not official, there's no scenario where the Spurs can catch the Clippers and the Clippers end up with the better conference record. The Spurs have clinched the 3-way tiebreaker with the Thunder and Clippers by way of head-to-head record. The Clippers have the toughest remaining schedule out of the 3 teams as the bottom of the Western Conference playoff race. They play in Golden State on Sunday against a Warriors team looking to clinch first place in the West. The Clippers end their season at home against the Utah Jazz, who still have a realistic shot at getting home court advantage in the first round. The Thunder play 3 games in 4 nights, playing at Minnesota on Sunday, at home against the Rockets on Tuesday, and at Milwaukee on Wednesday. The Minnesota Timberwolves are 25-14 at home this season, so that game will not be a walkover by any stretch of the imagination. Their toughest game will come at home against the Rockets, as the Rockets still have their sights set on a 2nd or 3rd seed in the West. The game against the Milwaukee Bucks won't likely be as tough as it sounds, as the Bucks have already clinched home court advantage throughout the playoffs. The Spurs play in Cleveland on Sunday and end the regular season at home against the Dallas Mavericks on Wednesday. The Spurs barely defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers at home on Monday night, so hopefully they come out focused on Sunday and take care of business. The Mavericks are a terrible road team, but playing Dallas in an important final game makes me nervous. At least it's not against the New Orleans Pelicans. With that in mind, here are the potential seeding scenarios for the Spurs. 6th place in the West. Spurs win both remaining games, and the Thunder and Clippers lose at least one of their remaining games. Spurs win one of their 2 remaining games, the Thunder lose 2 out of their 3 remaining games, and the Clippers lose both of their remaining games. 7th place in the West in order from most likely to least likely, in my opinion. Spurs win both remaining games, the Thunder win all 3 of their remaining games, and the Clippers lose at least one of their 2 remaining games. Spurs win both remaining games, the Clippers win both remaining games, and the Thunder lose at least one of their 3 3 remaining games. Spurs lose one of their 2 remaining games, the Thunder win at least 2 of their 3 remaining games, and the Clippers lose both of their remaining games. Spurs lose one of their 2 remaining games, the Clippers win at least one of their 2 remaining games, and the Thunder lose at least 2 of their 3 remaining games. Spurs lose both of their remaining games and the Thunder lose all 3 of their remaining games. 8th place in the West. Spurs, Clippers, and Thunder win all of their remaining games. Spurs win one of their 2 remaining games, the Clippers win at least one of their 2 remaining games, and the Thunder win at least 2 of their 3 remaining games. Spurs lose both of their remaining games and the Thunder win at least one of their 3 remaining games. Spurs potential opponent scenarios. First place in the West. Golden State Warriors can clinch if Warriors win any of their 3 remaining games. Denver Nuggets lose any of their 3 remaining games. Nuggets can clinch if Warriors lose all 3 of their remaining games and the Nuggets win all 3 of their remaining games. Second place in the West. Warriors can clinch if Warriors lose all 3 of their remaining games and the Nuggets win all 3 of their remaining games. Nuggets can clinch if Nuggets win 2 out of their 3 remaining games. Nuggets win 1 out of their 3 remaining games and the Houston Rockets lose 1 or both of their remaining games. Nuggets lose all 3 of their remaining games and the Rockets lose both of their remaining games. Rockets can clinch if Rockets win 1 or both of their remaining games and the Nuggets lose all 3 of their remaining games. Rockets win both of their remaining games and the Nuggets lose 2 or all 3 of their remaining games. Note, the Blazers cannot finish second because even if they win out and the Nuggets lose out, the Nuggets own the head-to-head tiebreaker. Third place in the West. Nuggets can clinch if Nuggets lose all 3 of their remaining games and Rockets win 1 or both of their remaining games. Nuggets lose 2 or all of their 3 remaining games and Rockets win both of their remaining games. Rockets can clinch if Rockets win both of their remaining games and Nuggets win 2 or all 3 of their remaining games. Rockets win 1 of their 2 of their remaining games, the Nuggets win 1 or more of their 3 remaining games, and the Blazers lose at least 1 of their 3 remaining games. Rockets lose both of their remaining games and the Blazers lose 2 or all 3 of their remaining games. Trailblazers can clinch if Blazers win 2 of their 3 remaining games and the Rockets lose both of their remaining games. Blazers win all 3 of their remaining games and the Rockets lose both of their remaining games. Blazers win all 3 of their remaining games, the Rockets lose 1 of their 2 remaining games, and the Nuggets win at least 1 of their 3 remaining games. Note, if the Blazers win all 3 of their remaining games, the Rockets lose 1 of their 2 remaining games, and the Nuggets lose all 3 of their remaining games, the 3 teams will end in a 3-way tie. The tiebreaker will result in the Rockets finishing second, via division winner and head-to-head over Nuggets, the Nuggets finishing third, via division winner, and the Blazers finishing fourth. Final thoughts. It's too late for me to back down now. Yes, the Nuggets have the best road record in the Western Conference and the Spurs are not very good on the road. Still, the playoffs are a completely different animal, and when the other options are the Warriors or the Rockets, I'll take the Nuggets any day of the week. I'd prefer to play the Rockets later in the playoffs when James Harden has started his annual breakdown due to fatigue. I want to avoid the Warriors until as late as possible. The Nuggets just end up being the lesser of the 3 evils. As I mentioned in a previous article, I'm not trying to disrespect the Nuggets. The Spurs are going to be an underdog against whichever team they end up facing off against. I just believe they have the best shot at upsetting the Nuggets. Sunday will go a long way towards deciding the final playoff seeding as all 8 teams in the Western Conference playoffs have a game. Should be a fun night.